appreciate that. And hello to everybody who is new here. We are the Willis Clan from Nashville, Tennessee, and we are a family of 12 siblings, and the oldest 6, sometimes 7, play in the band. And we're going to change things up right now. We're going to tell you all a story. So get ready. You're going to have to listen really closely. This is a very important story.
So, I do want to say something about it because I think it's a little more impactful if you know the background story. So, we're homeschooled all the way through, and sometimes homeschooling really allows for some very colorful assignments. And Mom and Dad were great about encouraging us to try a bunch of different things, and Dad was the first one to push me into writing songs. You know, just kind of gently, try it. And I did, and I really love it now. So I'm really glad I jumped into that. So one time Dad told us all to write a poem, just to try and see if anybody loved that. We hit 2 people really love to do that, so that's not bad. Cher showed up to the assignment with no poem at the end of the week. And well, she had one, but it was like in his back pocket and it wouldn't take it out. I was waiting for him and I said, Cher, check, and I'll write a poem before Dad gets down here for the meeting. And but I'm gonna write it about you. So, if you listen carefully, this is called Jeremiah Was a Toad. Ready? Oh.
Jeremiah was a toad, sitting by the country road. Squat and slimy, big and fat. Aren't you glad you're not like that? He sat and stared at flea and fly, and watched the people passing by. Obnoxious fumes were hanging round from engines speeding on the ground. Mud was splashing, horns were clashing. Such an awful toady place. In mud he wallowed, bugs he swallowed, nasty grins upon his face. What warts he had, and pimples too. What awful things he liked to do. Till then, one day while feeling foul and eyeing traffic with a scowl, he saw a bug, both big and plump and nice and juicy, buzzing rump. With beady ears and greedy ways, he sat and waited in the haze, till there, aha, it came in reach, and so he snatched it like a peach. His tongue was long and lightning quick. Though such a snack would make me sick, he gulped it down with grand delight, making a disgusting sight. What's wrong? He grabbed his throat, his manner desperate, I took note. It seemed the bite was much too big. Now what a greedy, selfish pig. But there he was, in dire plight, putting up a gruesome fight. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't nice. He tried to call for help twice. He couldn't rivet, he couldn't croak. All he did was choke and choke. Finally, in desperation, giving way to aggravation, out he stepped into the street, never knowing what he'd meet. A passing car was unaware of tragedy occurring there, and lickety-split, the bumper spat. The grump was gone, the toad was flat. A pancake-colored brown and green, spectacle was quite obscene. But I have to say a fitting end for one so foul and without friend. No one mourned, no one cried. One more toad just up and died. In fact, unless I wrote this ode, none would know of Jer the Toad.
was a toad, sitting by the country road. Squat and slimy, big and fat. Aren't you glad you're not like that? He sat and stared at flea and fly and watched the people passing by. Obnoxious fumes were hanging round from engines speeding on the ground.